Let's be real. Starting over, it's exhausting. You thought you had it figured out, only to find yourself back at square one, wondering, why me? Why does it feel like every time you get close to what you want, something pulls you back? But what if I told you it's not a setback, it's actually a setup? What if every time God made you start over, it wasn't because you failed, but because He refused to let you settle for less than what's truly meant for you? Today, we're breaking down the real reason you've had to rebuild your life more than once. And let me tell you, when you see the truth, you will never doubt the process again. Welcome to Oh So That's Sue, the channel where we dive deep into mind mastery, manifestation, and more. You see, most people think that starting over means that they've somehow messed up, that they wasted time. But what if the version of you that first went after that dream just wasn't ready? What if you were moving with desperation instead of purpose? Remember, I always say desperation never pays. What if God made you start over because He needed you to build with wisdom, not just willpower? If you're in a season where you feel like you're losing everything, please sit tight. Don't check out. In fact, lean in. Because I'm about to show you why this setback is actually the biggest blessing in disguise. God doesn't make you start over to punish you. He does it to position you. Firstly, you may have been building on a weak foundation. Maybe you rushed into that relationship, that business, that lifestyle before you had the character to sustain it. God saw what you couldn't see, so He let it fall apart before it could collapse on top of you later. You were settling. Let's be real. Sometimes we get so tired of waiting that we just end up taking whatever we could get. That job you hated, but you stayed in it. That relationship that you just knew wasn't right for you. That business that was not aligned with your purpose. God made you start over because He wasn't going to let you live in an almost state of mind when He created you for abundance. 3. You needed to learn a lesson and not just have an experience. Some of y'all went through heartbreak, betrayal, financial loss, you name it, and you bounced back. I certainly did, but you didn't learn from it. So God pressed the reset button not to hurt you, but to make sure you got the lesson this time so that you do not repeat the cycle. If you've been forced to start over multiple times, it's because God is refining you. You're not repeating the same journey. You are leveling up every time. Understand this. Think about it. Each time you had to rebuild, you came back stronger, you came back wiser, and even more focused, more disciplined. The things that used to shake you don't even faze you anymore. The people you used to beg to stay around, now you see that they were never meant to go along. The version of you that started this journey is not the version of you that's about to win. That's why every time you start over, think about it, God strips away the distractions, all the wrong people, the wrong mindsets, so that this time when you step into your purpose, nothing can shake it. So, how do you embrace this season of starting over without feeling like you're losing? I'm going to give you the blueprint. First and foremost, you need to stop looking back, baby. Stop looking back. The past is a lesson. It's not a home for you to stay. Every time you try to go back to what's comfortable, you delay your future. let it go. Second, shift your perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what is God preparing me for? Because if He's making you start over, believe something bigger is coming. Third, move with intention and not just your emotion. When you start over, don't just rebuild, reinvent. Move with clarity. Set real standards for your life, real standards for your relationship, and for your goals to be achieved. Last but not least, number 4, trust the process. You're not being punished. You're being positioned. Every time you've had to start over, you came back even better, didn't you? And this time, you're coming back unstoppable. Listen, God did not make you start over because you were not enough. He made you start over because you were becoming more than you ever dreamed. This isn't just a do-over. This is your destiny actually taking shape. And this time, you're going to get it right. So stop mourning what's lost and start preparing for what's coming. Because when you finally step into what God really has for you, you'll understand why He never let you settle. Now, if this message has hit home for you, drop a "I'm ready for what's next" in the comment section below. Let's talk about it. And if you haven't already subscribed to Also That Sue, because we don't just talk about life here, we evolve, we elevate, and we step into everything we were created to become. Do subscribe. It's free. Hit the like button and share this message with anyone who you think needs to hear it. That's your support for the channel. And until I come back with another great, powerful message, stay powered up. Stand in your truth. You're on the way. Bye.